What's going on, people, and welcome to Mad About Football. My name is Bass, and joining me as always is Kamal. What's going on, bro?
Hello, nothing much yourself, bro.
Nothing much, nothing much. Just
Yeah, bro.
just glad that the international breaks are over.
Almost, yes,
Almost
almost,
over,
man.
and
Almost,
this weekend,
man.
this weekend is game week 29. But for now, we'll be talking about game week 28, giving a recap of game week 28. But before we start, I want to show the league table between us. After 28 game weeks, sorry, I got all things wrong. Game week 29 is our recap this week. Sorry.
Yes,
And
yes,
next
I
game
thought
week
so.
30. But
Yes.
I've only tallied the points between us after game week 28. So after 28 game weeks, let me share the screen. Boom. I'm on 72.5 points. You
2 points, then.
70.5. These things can change with our predictions going into game week 29 and whatnot.
Of course.
Even though those 4 games, still.
But still,
You
yeah,
never
still.
know. Yeah. So yeah, I'm still in the lead, but there's still more football to be played.
Yes, there's still a lot of games,
weeks.
to be played.
Definitely.
So yes. We'll move on to our first game though of the recap, which is Fulham versus Leeds United.
Yes.
Yes, this game was pretty. In my opinion, this game was. It was very back and forth. I thought both teams had chances to win it, right? And I think Fulham might be hard done by that. They didn't get a point out of this, but Fulham are showing fight that they want to get out of relegation, because I feel like the only team that can get out of the 3 is Fulham, because I think West Brom's far too gone and Sheffield just, see you later, bro.
Yeah. I totally get what you mean, 100%. Fulham looks like they've got a plan. Unlike Newcastle's is big time at risk. You know, whenever they play, I've said it before. I think we've both said it, where they look lost. They look like they just
have no plan. Yeah, they just have no plan.
You know, I watched something interesting the other day. It was from the kickoff, and one of the boys from the kickoff actually said, he had a bit of a conspiracy theory where he said that Newcastle want to bottle it on purpose
because they love winning the championship.
No, that's not it. So maybe the way he said it was like maybe Mike Ashley, the owner of Newcastle, had a deal with the Saudi people that wanted to buy Newcastle like a while back. Remember that? And they didn't let it happen.
Yeah, the deal fell through. Because they were going, and then they were like, "Oh, we're going to sign Coutinho. We're going to do this. We're going to do that."
Yeah. But the Premier League didn't let it happen. Now there are no such rules or whatnot or regulations in the Championship. So Mike Ashley could have struck a deal with the Saudi owners, or with the Saudis or whatever, whoever owns is going to be a new owner. That if they get relegated, they can still take over. You know.
Yes. Well, maybe because they'll get it for cheaper and they'll pump money in.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they'll get it for cheaper. I reckon they would have struck the deal, knowing that they'll pay whatever they have to, but in the end they'll still get like the club, and they'll get it back into Premier League anyways.
I agree. Well, Newcastle like to go down and up and down and up. So
they've been up
what I mean?
For this is like 3. It's the 4th season.
They were up. They were up, and then they dropped, and then Rafa Benitez
took over,
and then they got relegated, and then Rafa Benitez promoted them the next season.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. And then they sacked
so-
Rafa Benitez and brought in Steve Bruce, which doesn't make sense. But
Yeah, and no one likes Steve Bruce, so
because he's shit.
yeah,
Sorry.
no,
He's not a
he's
Premier League
fine, yeah.
manager, in my opinion.
I
I
don't
can't
agree.
take him
I don't
seriously.
agree either. But yeah, no, but we're talking about the Fulham Leeds game. Yeah, it's just both teams, were playing very well. It was a very good attacking game.
Yeah.
And Leeds just came out with the result. So good on for Leeds.
Well, we both get half a point because we both predicted a Leeds win. I said 3-2 because I thought it would be a bit of a high scoring affair between the two clubs, and you said 2-0.
Yes,
you should have said 2-1, and then you got your full point, but half a point to both of us.
I didn't think Fulham were going to score, but yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. On to the next one.
Which was Brighton, Newcastle.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
this was a big 6-pointer.
Bro, and they were some good. This Brighton team, bro, they're playing some very good football. Newcastle was shocking.
Yeah,
just didn't pose a threat at all. And all 3 goals from Brighton were very, very nice goals. Danny Welbeck's was a fucking beautiful goal. I predicted a 2-1. You predicted 2-0, both for Brighton. So we both get half a point for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not really much to say. Brighton deserved the points and they got it.
Dude,
back-to-back wins.
Yeah, Brighton dominated.
I'm pretty sure that cements their safety.
You reckon?
Well, they're 32 points with a game in hand. Right, so they're already 6 points with the game in hand.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, yeah.
And they're playing United next week, and Newcastle's playing Tottenham. And Fulham play Aston Villa, where Aston Villa's been in shocking form recently. They haven't won a game since end of last month.
Hey, bro, give me 1 second. Sorry, I'll be
right. Go for it.
I'm on needs me to check.
Go for it. Mbappe. Boo, 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 boo. Welcome back.
Sorry, bro.
All good.
Yeah, but there's some big games next week, man, and it's so close that any week could decide it. You get what I mean?
That's true, man. That's true.
Right.
Like the title's already been decided. Like the only thing that I'm looking forward to is the relegation battle.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course all the Liverpool games. I'm just hoping that we can make top 4 still. It's fracking driving me crazy.
You might. You never know, man.
Well, out of the big 6 teams, we have the best. I think that's
record.
A stat. No, not best record. I saw not really a stat, but I think it's out of the top 6 at the moment. We have the best fixtures going into the next 8 game weeks. So after this Arsenal game, we'll have just an easy run of games.
Yeah.
So we should.
We should. Yeah. We'll move on to the next one, which was Aston Villa versus Tottenham. Yes, we predicted a Tottenham win because we didn't know if Jack Grealish was going to be available. He was out injured, but he didn't make selection, and it showed. They've been really missing him of late. You know what I mean?
I think Grealish is going to be out until the 3rd of April. We might see him come back in the next game week.
Yeah. This was a good reply from Tottenham because they needed it after being knocked out
from the Europa.
Yeah, they needed it because I think if they had lost to Aston Villa, the wheels would have started turning with Mourinho.
Well, they're lucky that they played Aston Villa with the way Aston Villa is right now because
exactly
won a game since the end of last month, and that was against Leeds. So with Aston Villa's form going into this game, we both predicted a Tottenham win, and rightly so,
Yes.
because we both thought that Harry Kane's going to punish him. Harry.
Well,
Kane,
he did score. He did score.
and he did score. He did.
Mate,
Yeah. Well, I predicted a 1-0 win. You predicted 2-1.
Mm-hmm. Close. Almost had it. Almost.
You almost.
Yeah,
I think.
all
I
right,
think
well,
the game. I think the game ended 2-0, didn't it?
Yes, 2-0. Vinicius and a Harry Kane penalty.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes. All right, we'll move on to the last one, which was our match day of the week, made about football game of the week, and it was a belter.
It was.
Let me tell you.
It was
Let me tell you.
6-goal thriller from London.
6-goal thriller, and Arsenal coming from 3-0 down.
Yeah.
Let me just say, this game summed up Arsenal perfectly this season, in my opinion. No, but
it's true. They started off very weak.
Very slow. Very sloppy. Jesse Lingard loves a goal against Arsenal. No matter if he's playing for United or West Ham, it was a beautiful goal by Jesse Lingard.
He played for England as well. He got an England call up.
Yeah, because he's been in good form. Good on him.
He has been in good form.
What's it called again? Also, my condolences. It's been reported that
Sorry?
from Claude from AFTV?
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately, he's passed away.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
So our condolences on that. But this summed up Arsenal in the best way possible. You ask how Arsenal been doing this season in the Premier League. This is the game. 3-0 down, and they could have lost it at the end if Antonio had scored that chance right at the end.
That's true. Yeah.
So two own goals. Yes. So Socek scoring twice on both ends.
yeah, he did.
Socek both. Andrew Lacazette with a beautiful bullet header to equal it. It was a very nice goal. Right?
But Arsenal dominated in possession.
But doesn't matter, bro.
Doesn't matter. West Ham were just on it. They were on it.
And I think they lost concentration at the end.
I think so. I think they felt too confident that they thought that that's it. They've had it.
Yeah, they had it. You get what I mean?
So they dropped. They dropped off a bit. I don't think it was due to Arsenal's brilliance.
I think I
think it was due to West Ham just dropping off a bit.
Exactly. You predicted a 2-1 Arsenal win.
Yes.
And I predicted a 2-2 draw. So I get half a point. So I get more points than you this week.
Yeah, you do. You actually got. Well, I'm not going to say
all points.
You didn't get the score predictions correct, but you got all 4 games as wins.
Yeah.
You predicted all the wins for this week for last game.
Good on me. Woo.
Good on you.
Well, that's half a point extra from you. So that means you're in the lead by 1.5.
That's true.
So we're getting close.
We're getting close.
But, man, this game was some mad about like our predictions for like the game of the week. Sometimes they're very lackluster.
Yeah.
Right. We think good games are going to be like they're supposed to be good, attacking, and then they get very boring and they're very anticlimactic. But this one was completely the opposite, in my opinion.
That's true.
It was very attacking. It was very end to end, and it was a very good watch. I wouldn't say a neutral, as more of a West Ham wanting Arsenal to lose supporter. It was a good watch. It was a good watch. And
whoever's playing Arsenal, you want the other team to win. You just want Arsenal to lose.
Well, that puts Arsenal 7 points from Europa, right?
Do you reckon they'll qualify for? Okay, put your anti-Arsenal bias aside. Do you reckon they have a chance?
I don't think so. I feel like they're very unpredictable this season. They're very inconsistent, right? They're just normal Arsenal. Okay, cool. They'll beat a few teams. They'll get too cocky, and then they'll go bad run of form, right? I think that period where they didn't win 10 games in a row, it was 7 lost, 3 draws in 10 games. Yeah. Really, really messed them up. Yes, I think that Arteta is maybe leading them in the right direction, but if he doesn't get the resources and whatnot, then he really can't do anything, right?
I heard that apparently Barcelona want him as their manager as well.
I'm not sure, but I heard they're really happy with Odegaard and they want him next season. But Odegaard has a $350 million release clause.
Yeah, Real Madrid is not going to let that happen. I think Zidane right now is probably cursing that he let him go on loan.
Well, he gets him back soon.
Yeah, he will get him back soon. But I'm saying, considering now they're in the Champions League, playing against Liverpool with Eden Hazard injured.
Yeah, but Hazard's been shocking for Real Madrid ever since he signed for them.
Yeah, he has, but he's been like a big dollar signing and he's injured, It's like who else is going to take that spot? Odegaard would have slotted in nicely for him.
Yeah, well, I've heard that Nabil Fekir, Arsenal are the only ones that contacted his manager of yet.
I remember this player used to play for Lyon, and Liverpool were interested. And then out of nowhere, Nabil Fekir wanted to join his brother or something at some Spanish club. I forgot where he went, to be honest. I think it was like Real Betis or something.
But yeah, so we'll see. I think they have a really good. It's predicted they want a Arsenal United Europa League final because Arsenal have the easiest run.
Yeah, well, they're playing. Who they're playing against?
Slava Prague.
Yeah, and you guys are playing Granada.
But then we had the tougher draw because we play the winner of Ajax and I can't remember, Ajax and someone else.
Yeah, but let's say if Ajax wins, it's not the Ajax of 2 years ago. This is a very different Ajax.
But still, you get what I mean? Still.
Yeah.
Who are we playing? Sorry, let me just.
I want to mention Sergio Aguero.
Yes, Sergio Aguero has announced that he will be leaving
Manchester City
at the end of the season after, I can't even remember, 10 plus years.
I think he's been there since 2011. I think Mancini put him in.
Mancini, a City legend, absolute legends, one of the greatest Premier League strikers in our generation.
I'd say top five.
I was telling you, as a United supporter, hate him, absolutely hate him. Can't stand it. But as a football supporter who loves just watching football, he is one of the most tactically smart strikers.
Yeah,
they were one of the best Argentinians to grace the Premier League, right? And before the money started pumping into City, they had no legends. You get what I mean? Now they've got David Silva. They have Company, Yaya Toure. Now Kun Aguero adds to the list. They've commissioned a statue to sit next to Vincent Company and David Silva. So
nice. He deserves it. He should get a statue at the Etihad Stadium, 100%.
So we'll see where he'll go. He said he doesn't want to think about his future until the end of the season. And what a way to leave, with another Premier League title under your belt. That's
true.
Yeah.
True. And potentially a League Cup under your belt, potentially to do the quadruple, really.
Well, they could do the whole treble. Not even
they could do Champions League, League Cup, FA Cup, and the Premier League all in one season.
And what a way to send off the best scorer that you've ever had. Your top goal scorer, literally.
I was going to say, where do you think he'll end up, though? There's been links where
I've heard
Barcelona, Chelsea.
Well, if he goes to Barcelona, would he fill in that spot that Suarez left?
Yes, 100%.
You get what I mean? And because Messi is also Argentinian.
Dude, Messi and him are best friends. Sergio Aguero's son. Messi is the godfather. It is Sergio Aguero's son.
And then what was it that his uncle or cousin was Maradona as well?
No. Maradona. So Maradona's daughter is married to Sergio Aguero.
Yeah. So your grandfather is your grandfather
Is
is Maradona, your godfather is Messi, and your dad is Kun Aguero. Like,
yeah.
no pressure.
No pressure at
You get what I
all.
mean?
No
No pressure. But if Aguero does go to Barcelona, that could convince Messi to stay. So,
Dude, Messi is going nowhere. Okay.
or you never know. I keep saying there's only 2 teams that can afford him, and that's PSG.
It's not even about that. It's not about that. Messi owes his life to Barcelona. Messi will take a pay cut to stay at Barcelona.
I don't know, man. You never know. Stranger things have happened, my friend.
True, that's true. But
So,
my theory on it is that whenever they mention Messi leaving Barcelona, they do it every season, and Man City are favorites to link up with Guardiola. They do it every season just to sell newspapers, and I'm sick of it. Messi is going nowhere. All right, let's end it here.
Beautiful.
Thank you all for watching.
We'll see you soon. Yeah.
We'll see you again for our predictions. See you later, and
Bye,
stay safe.
love.